In the realm of American opulence and grandeur, no place better exemplifies the old money aesthetic and philosophy than the charming communities of New England. These are places where wealth doesn't just whisper, it narrates compelling stories of history, culture, architecture, and more. From the pristine coastline of Rye, New Hampshire, to the awe-inspiring architecture of New Canaan, Connecticut, these communities are as varied as they are affluent. As we delve into this engaging exploration of New England's top 10 old money communities, you'll be transported to a world that seamlessly fuses the architectural majesty of the past with the vibrancy of the present. It's a world where extravagance finds its home among enchanting landscapes, imposing mansions, and an array of influential personalities. On today's episode of Old Money Mansions, join us as we guide you on a journey that offers a unique glimpse into the heart of New England's enduring wealth and allure as we explore the top 10 old money communities of New England. Number 10. Pride's Crossing, Beverly Farms, Massachusetts. Sitting idyllically in Beverly, Massachusetts, Pride's Crossing isn't just a neighborhood. It's a postcard from the past when old money was the only currency that mattered. The grand mansions, standing tall and proud, are relics of a bountiful past, when the moneyed elite built their luxurious summer homes here, or as they modestly called them, cottages. Architecture in Pride's Crossing is a study in old-world extravagance with a sprinkle of modernity. Take the Beverly Farms Library, for instance, a 1916 creation that elegantly marries traditional and contemporary design. But Pride's Crossing isn't just a history lesson in architecture. Landmarks such as the Balk House, Long Hill Reservation, and the Ropes Mansion give a generous peek into the area's deep-rooted affluence. When the history gets too much, the Hale Street Tavern serves up some refreshing modern flavor. And if you've got a sweet tooth, Flourish Bake Shop's irresistible treats are worth every calorie. The area has played host to a wealth of interesting characters too, from steel tycoon Henry Clay Frick, who built the imposing Eagle Rock Mansion, to the fiery tennis whiz Eleanora Elio Sears. Pride's Crossing's past residents are as colorful as they come. Pride's Crossing, in short, is where old money basks in its glory. It's not just surviving the passage of time, it's strutting through it, maintaining its appeal with a touch of modern grace. Number 9. New Canaan, Connecticut. Tucked away in the southwestern corner of New England, in Fairfield County, you'll find the town of New Canaan, Connecticut. A place where the old money's got a modernist twist, and where architecture isn't just a craft, but an art form. New Canaan, with its impressive display of mid-century modern homes, isn't your typical sleepy town. It's a living, breathing museum showcasing the ingenious creations of master architects like Marcel Breuer, Elliot Noyes, and Philip Johnson. Having the highest per capita income in the nation isn't its only claim to fame. The town also has an impressive roster of landmarks like the ethereal Philip Johnson Glass House, St. Mark's Episcopal Church, Silvermine Arts Center, and Carriage Barn Arts Center. Of course, when you want a break from the architectural grandeur, New Canaan offers fantastic retreats like the Carver Wine Bar and the sophisticated Elm 7, ideal spots to unwind in style. Home to several famous faces, including actors Tony Goldwyn, Katherine Heigl, Christopher Lloyd, and designer Glenora Richards, it's a place where the wealthy and the creatively brilliant coexist. In essence, New Canaan, Connecticut is where old money meets the cutting edge. Number 8. Rye, New Hampshire. Situated in the picturesque Rockingham County of New England, right on the Atlantic coastline, Rye, New Hampshire is where history, grandeur, and natural beauty intertwine. Rye's landscapes, from its historic state parks like Odeon Point to its tranquil beaches, seem straight out of an enchanting painting. This alluring town is a melting pot of architectural brilliance. From modern to traditional, Rye's diverse architectural designs make it anything but ordinary. This commitment to aesthetic variety has certainly played a part in attracting old money. The town's idyllic coastline and panoramic landscapes have been the siren's call for affluent families for generations. Yet Rye isn't just for private strolls on the beach. Looking for a true taste of Rye? Petey's Summertime Seafood is a must-visit, delivering fresh catches of the day with a dollop of local charm. For a more elevated dining experience, the Carriage House doesn't disappoint. As for landmarks, Rye hosts an intriguing list, including the historic St. Andrews by the Sea Church, St. Teresa Parish, and the White Island State Historic Site. With residents such as former Governor Craig Benson, author Dan Brown, and former U.S. Senator Scott Brown, it's a place where influence meets affluence. In Rye, old money is steeped in a lifestyle where luxury meets the simplicity of coastal living. It's not just a wealthy enclave, but a charming corner of New England where one can appreciate an enchanting blend of history, architecture, and natural beauty. Number 7. Marblehead, Massachusetts. Perched on the north shore of Massachusetts, Marblehead is the sort of charming seaside town that feels like it's been plucked straight from a postcard and dropped into the lap of Essex County. It's a place of humble beginnings, born as a modest fishing village, but these days it's more than fishing nets and lobster traps. You see, Marblehead is swathed in old money as thick as the New England fog, making it a beacon for the well-heeled and discerning. Architecture in Marblehead isn't just bricks and mortar, it's a timeline etched into the very fabric of the town. From quaint colonial homes to more contemporary renditions, it's a blend as rich and satisfying as the clam chowder at Five Corners Kitchen. Now, of course, a place with such history is hardly without its landmarks. A wander through Marblehead is like a trip down the annals of American history. From the haunting beauty of Old Burial Hill to the strategic marvel that is Fort Sewell and the grandeur of the Jeremiah Lee Mansion, Marblehead isn't short on sightseeing. And it's not just buildings, there's an impressive roll call of famous residents too. From the Honorable Joseph Story, a U.S. Supreme Court Justice, to Elbridge Gerry, the politician who gave us the controversial term gerrymandering, and even former U.S. Senator Scott Brown. Marblehead is not just a town, but a living testament to New England's rich and influential past. It's where the old money comes to enjoy the view, raise a family, and soak in the history. In Marblehead, Massachusetts, wealth isn't just enjoyed, it's practically worn as a badge of honor. Number 6. Old Bennington, Vermont. Old Bennington, Vermont sits nestled in the heart of Bennington County, a charming vision of Revolutionary War-era history and old-world elegance, replete with a patina of old money that dates back to its inception in 1761 by a devout group of 22 Congregational Separatists from Hardwick, Massachusetts. Now, Old Bennington's architectural heritage is an intoxicating blend of classic and contemporary design. The venerable old First Congregational Church stands sentinel over the village, its steeple piercing the Vermont sky, while the old Bennington post office serves as a reminder of simpler times. Landmarks, Old Bennington has them in spades. The towering Bennington Battle Monument, the stately Park McCulloch Historic House, and the picturesque Silk Road-covered bridge each add a touch of history and charm. And don't mistake Old Bennington for a stuffy historical exhibition, though. With establishments like the Madison Brewing Company pub and restaurant and the public house, it's a place that knows how to unwind. And who can ignore the roll call of famous residents who've walked these streets? Figures like Ethan Allen, soldier and philosopher, Hiram Bingham, a missionary with a purpose, and Trenor W. Park, lawyer and philanthropist. Thus, Old Bennington, Vermont is a slice of old money history, lovingly preserved and presented. It's a place where the New England charm and wealth are as rich as the Vermont maple syrup, and just as sweet. Number 5. Cape Elizabeth, Maine. Cape Elizabeth, Maine, cradled in Cumberland County, is more than just a coastal town. It's a symbol of the serenity of the New England region. This is where Mother Nature's masterpieces, Fort Williams Park and Two Lights State Park, meet architectural brilliance. Cape Elizabeth's architectural landscape is a delicious cocktail of history and modernity, featuring some early international-style designs by the legendary Marcel Breuer. This architectural flair is no recent fling, though. The town has long been a magnet for old money, enticing wealthy industrialists to its tranquil landscapes since its days as a rural community. But Cape Elizabeth is more than just scenery and architecture. A visit to the Good Table and Rudy's of the Cape promises a culinary adventure that's hard to resist. Cape Elizabeth also boasts significant landmarks, such as the mesmerizing Portland Head Light, Cape Elizabeth Light, and the historic Goddard Mansion. Plus, the Crescent Beach State Park and the Greenbelt walking trails provide recreational retreats that are second to none. This coastal gem has played host to some notable residents too. John Ford, the illustrious film director, Dorothy Bush Koch, the sister of former President George W. Bush, and Joan Benoit, Olympic gold medalist, all have called Cape Elizabeth home. In Cape Elizabeth, Maine, old money takes on an elegant seaside charm. This is where affluence meets the Atlantic, creating a locale that's as captivating as it is wealthy. Number 4. Manchester by the Sea, Massachusetts. Sculpted into Essex County's North Shore, Manchester by the Sea, Massachusetts, is a legendary haven of old money charm. Framed by scenic beaches and vista points, It's a place where historic architecture flirts with modern sophistication. This haven has long been a magnet for the well-heeled, drawn to its picturesque allure to build their summer homes. It even attracted Hollywood's attention, albeit for a more somber film bearing its name, helmed by Casey Affleck. Whether it's traditional colonial homes or more contemporary designs, Manchester by the Sea's architecture is as varied as it is compelling. To mingle, locals head to the much-loved Severn Central and Cowlers. The town's landmarks are equally appealing, including Singing Beach, Coolidge Reservation, Masconomo Park, and Agassiz Rock. The Central Street Gallery adds an artistic touch. But Manchester by the Sea isn't just an affluent enclave, it's a hub for accomplished individuals. Notable residents have included actor and writer Nat Faxon, television host and explorer Josh Gates, and actress Sprague Graydon. In Manchester by the Sea, old money dons its most charming attire, creating a captivating destination that's as alluring to the wealthy elite as it is to the creatively accomplished. Number 3. Old Greenwich, Connecticut. Nestled in Fairfield County's southwestern part, Old Greenwich, Connecticut is a New England gem with an architectural charm that seamlessly blends the historic with the modern. This bewitching place has been attracting wealth since its inception in 1640, when Massachusetts settlers purchased the land. Over the centuries, the affluent have flocked here, shaping its reputation as they built their stately homes amid the picture postcard surroundings. To unwind and socialize, locals favor Lugano Wine Bar and Salumeria and Le Fat Poodle, where good food and great company collide. The architectural tapestry of Old Greenwich is as diverse as it is enticing. Traditional colonial homes jostle for attention with contemporary designs, each structure bearing the unique touch of local architects. The town also boasts significant landmarks such as Greenwich Point Park, the Perrott Memorial Library, and the Feek Ferris House, one of the area's oldest homes. And Old Greenwich's roll call of famous residents is nothing short of impressive, including actor and writer Christopher Abbott, television host and explorer Josh Gates, and actress Gabriela Diaz. Therefore, Old Greenwich, Connecticut isn't just a place where old money resides, it's a place where wealth, beauty, history and charm converge, creating an irresistible destination in the heart of the New England region. Number 2. Darien, Connecticut. For those in the know, Darien, Connecticut is a veritable showcase of old money. Occupying a prime spot in Fairfield County's southwestern corner, this New England jewel boasts splendid landscapes and parks like Pear Tree Point Park and Cherry Lawn Park. Architecturally, Darien is a feast for the eyes, a harmonious blend of historic homes and modern designs, shaped by the vision of local architects. The late 1800s saw wealthy New Yorkers lured to Darien, building summer homes in exclusive neighborhoods like Tokanika, Long Neck and Pratt Island. This influx of opulence saw Darien evolve into an enclave for the affluent, earning it a spot on Connecticut's famed Gold Coast. The town's social life thrives in spots like the Goose American Bistro and Bar and 1020 Post. Darien also boasts significant landmarks like the Bates Schofield House, Weed Beach, and the Chocolate Works Chocolate Factory. Galleries and museums throughout the town celebrate its rich cultural history. An old money community isn't merely buildings and landscapes, though. It's also people. Darien has been home to renowned individuals like actress Kate Bosworth, TV writer Tom Gamble, and actor Topher Grace. Thus, Darien, Connecticut, is more than just an old money town. It's a fascinating destination brimming with beauty, charm, and a rich tapestry of history and culture. Number 1. Dover, Massachusetts. And topping our list, sitting in the heart of Norfolk County, Massachusetts, is the alluring town of Dover. This New England marvel, with its breathtaking landscapes and architectural diversity, is a picturesque embodiment of old money. Dating back to its roots as a pastoral idyll, Dover has always been a magnet for wealth, attracting affluent families who chose this serene town for their grand estates. Dover's architecture offers a tasteful blend of historic homes, like the Feek Ferris House, one of the area's oldest residences, alongside more contemporary creations. Its landmarks paint an intriguing tapestry of the town's history and beauty, with locations like Noanette Woodlands, Powysett Farm, Pegan Hill, Chase Woodlands, and Peters Reservation, all adding to its charm. Social life in Dover is present as well, with top spots like the Heritage of Sherborne and the Dover Cafe and Deli offering locals a place to unwind and socialize. Furthermore, art galleries and historical museums are scattered throughout the town, Among its residents, Dover has been home to a fascinating array of luminaries such as musician Adam Granduciel, actress Melinda McGraw, MMA fighter Kenny Florian, race car driver Don McTavish, and diplomat Matthew A. Reynolds. A visit to Dover, Massachusetts, is more than just a trip to an old money town. It's an invitation to experience beauty, history, and charm interwoven in a captivating New England setting. And now, we'd love to see you in the comments. Are you a native of any of these old money communities? Perhaps you have a family member or acquaintance who is from somewhere on this list. We'd love to hear from you. And if you liked what you've just seen, why not click one of the videos on screen to check out some more of our videos on New England architecture. Can't wait to see you there. And cheers from us here at Old Money Mansions. Until next time.